Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Activate the Driver Within. I am laughing with Anna because we are, yeah, and my dog is behind me. Yeah, I don't want to disturb her. Okay, so I was talking to Anna earlier, and we were laughing about stuff. So we just figured out that we need to record something for this session. So, Anna, you said that you started module 3, right?
Yes, I started it yesterday.
And how it was for you?
And in the beginning, it was like, yeah, okay, I already done the first one in the first module. So something came up the first time, not really something very, it was okay. So let's go with this one. It was, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't have that. I'm okay. And I did the exercise in the lesson 2 or 3. And I have no debt because there you said, put the amount of your debt, look at it and say, I have this in debt. This means that I am, and I have no debt. So I know why I have no debt, because I'm afraid of it. And I'm totally not going to make it. So if I don't have money to buy food, I'm not going to eat. If I don't have money to smoke, to buy cigarettes, I'm not going to smoke. The primary and the necessary comes first. So rent, bills, then food. And yeah, food is on the third. Yeah. Because I cannot afford to not have a roof over my head. This is the most important thing for me. And also, I don't want to build up bills. I'd rather pay now and remain with no money for food than to build up bills. I never did and I never will. I'm so afraid of it. And this is the reason why I have no debt, because I'm afraid. It's not from a very same place coming. So
Yeah, and still it's a resistance there. That's
yes,
why I
it
was
is.
saying, even though you don't have that, go through the
Yes, it
module.
is. It is. And having no debt for me means that the first thing I thought that I'm careful with what I spend.
That's
Okay.
good.
Then I have this type of thinking that only buy the necessary, or first buy or pay the necessary. Then what it remains, maybe you can do something, maybe you cannot.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's a very big resistance. Like, I'm never going to be like my mother. She always made that, and I'm never going to be like her.
That's the
And
rebellious part.
yeah, there is. And I would rather not eat. I would rather not smoke, not drink, than have that. I would do almost anything to not have that.
Mm-hmm.
I know friends of mine that have children, or maybe not, that say, fuck the electricity bill this month. I need to buy this for my child, or I need to eat, or I need to go to work, or I need to. I'm not like that. No. Pay the electricity bill, no money for it. Oh, well, no it. That's how I am. And
Well, it's not bad. It's just from
a
the point
little
of
bit,
view of
is.
I will never be like my mom. And
Yeah,
hear me out. Debt can be something good or something bad. And
yeah,
sometimes people tend to have debt to buy themselves a TV or a car or whatever. When I bought my car, I paid it in full cash. I didn't want to have debt, but not because I didn't want to have debt. It was because I can afford it to pay it cash. Yeah, so it was a different energy, right? Um, but sometimes, if I were to think of to have an idea about a business, right, that I know for sure it will bring me so much money that I can pay that debt and have more. See where I'm going?
yeah, yeah.
Like, you are putting a lid on it. No, I will never have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good debt is that debt that is making you more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's something that is helping you grow. Even though you have to pay debt, it will help you grow. Buying a new phone, the latest iPhone or whatever, is not a good debt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I truly believe in not spending so much money on your phone. Like if I bought a Note 8 and it's like old because I don't know what Note is now
Me
in
neither.
trend. But for me, when I bought it, I didn't have my laptop. My laptop was broken. I didn't have a phone. I was um, separated with my husband. I separated with him before the divorce. So I was like, I didn't know how to be in contact with my clients because I didn't have any technology. I couldn't go to them to knock at their door and to say, you know what, yeah, here I am. And I bought it because I need it, and I knew that I needed a phone with a good camera. All the videos I'm recording on my phone because it's better than my laptop, the camera that I have on my laptop. So I chose a phone that was suitable for me at that time, right? When I bought my laptop, the phone still was a necessity for me because not every time I can have my laptop with me, and it is something that I can do on my phone, right? But I didn't focus on the latest model. I don't care, you know. All I
Well,
wanted was to be golden. I knew that I want to be golden, but it wasn't something that to be like, I don't know, the latest
the
phone.
latest.
No. And yet, if I were to think about an investment, let's say, I don't know, to buy an apartment which I can rent and have um, the return on investment higher, that would be a good investment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what I would recommend for you is to, again, I know I gave you 2 letters so far. The third one, I want you to write a letter to your mom.
Again.
Again. Well, I wrote 3 letters to my dad until I felt like I am done with the letters, but still the work wasn't done.
What should it be about?
About the rebellious part, about
Oh,
I will never be like you. You were so wrong. I don't want to be like you. You did everything wrong. And fuck you, eventually. Even though I know she's not here anymore, we need to spell that out. Yeah, we need to say it, and we need to honor our child that was hurt, because we lived, like, I remember when my father was asking me to go to the neighbors to ask for money, and I was like, I will never do that again. Like, and I'm not asking for money, I mean, well, now I have money, but not even when I didn't have the money, I didn't ask. I mean, I remember that at some point people were asking me, what do you need? Do you need money? And I was like, no. And I didn't have anything to eat,
yeah.
So
I'm the same.
now I I receive the same questions, and when people ask me, what do you need? I told them, I need that, I need that, I need that. I didn't need money because I didn't need money, but everything that I needed, I asked for. Even though some people said, I cannot give you that or I cannot do that, I was fine, But it's important to let go, and you will see in the toxic money as well, because it will bring up more stuff regarding the rebellious part. Yeah. So do a ranting around, I will never be like you. I don't want to be like you. You were so wrong. You did such and such. Whatever you thought as a child that she did wrong. Yeah. And
I think I did some tapping about that the first time I went into depth. I remember, because this time when I did the tapping from the third lesson, I think it was. Yes, I think it was in the third lesson. There was some tapping and adding my own, because it was not exactly like the one. I got this. I got this strange, not strange, this very consistent, very, very vivid feeling that I'm afraid of money. And I don't know what to do with it. When I have money, when I had some money from the apartment we sold last year in Romania. And I practically kind of spend it all in thingies. I don't know. Maybe yes, I did. I did invest in me, because um, I took therapy with a therapist, and I started to invest in some supplements, some I don't know, buying seeds and stuff like this, like that cost a little more. And I first, before, I didn't have opportunity, I didn't have possibility to buy it, and I started to do a little bit of those things with the money, but I really didn't invest in something. Not like,
well, you are not alone, Anna. I've noticed this for so many people, because we are not trained
no,
to know what to do with money. I was talking
no,
yesterday with a client, I think, because in schools we are not taught how to manage money, how to make money. We are not taught how to love ourselves. We are not taught how to have healthy relationships. Instead, we are taught to compare ourselves to others, to feel stupid, to feel embarrassed, to feel ashamed, to feel angry.
to be in competition.
Exactly. Right? So we need to rewire our brain so we can feel that we already have and we are enough. Yeah. So it's is not only you who is feeling this. Yeah. And I want to do some tapping around this right now, because it makes sense for you why you are not allowing yourself to receive money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because if you are afraid of it, it's
Yeah, why would it come to me?
exactly.
And also when it comes, it's like, yeah, let's give some there, let's give some there, let's maybe something there, and then push, is gone.
But my question to you is this. Just a sec. Why do you feel the need to uh, um, to give your money away?
Oh, I don't know. I remember this from my childhood, that my one of my dreams was to have a lot of money, so I can make like orphanage
Orphanage?
yes, for children, and houses for old people that don't have anybody. It was like, wow, for me it was the ultimate goal, like having money and doing that with your money. never thinking that, yeah, I would like also a nice house. I'd like to help others, but I also like to live well. No, it was all about, oh, I want to have a lot so I can give it all. And I don't know why. Money is not that important. It's important that you have a roof over your head, that you have something to eat, something to drink, and that's it. You don't need to make money to prosper. You don't need to, no. And if you do, because you are lucky or because you are intelligent or because you know how to, then yeah, it's very okay to give it all.
Your parents were fighting around money?
A lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I want to do an exercise because I feel it will be really beneficial for everybody. This is another process from my VIP program, the Create Wealth from the Inside Out. And it's called the Earliest Money Paradigm. We will do a short version because of the time, but I know it will bring up a lot of things. Yeah. So close your eyes and take a breath. Feel your feet on the floor and feel the chair supporting you. And I want you to allow your mind to paint you a picture of you around 5 or 6 years old in your parents' house. And take another breath. And ask your subconscious mind to give you more clarity around this picture. Maybe see what you are wearing. And I want you to bring in the picture your parents at that age. And I want you to see them, how they are handling money, dealing with money, how they are making money. They are working hard, or it's easy for them to make money. And you can tell me whatever is coming up for you.
My mother always working hard for the money, always being sick at the place of work because of the conditions, always working really, really physically hard for the money. And my father like had it easy as a fireman. We never really we thought his job was very easy, and my mother always told him, "Oh, you have a very easy job, so when money comes easy to you." And although it was not an easy job, I see that now. We thought it was very easy for him to receive the money in an easy way.
What is happening with them? How they are talking about money? There is a specific language that they are using.
My father's wage is always a discussion. My mother's wage is inexistent. It's hers, as she says. I know. I remember there was this wallet in the house where I don't know if my mother also put her wage there. I don't think so. So, but my father, yes, put not all, but I think a lot of the salary went in there. So whenever money was needed for groceries or anything, my mother would go there and take what she needed.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
I vividly remember it was only my father's money there, and
Mm-hmm.
she was always going there and where the money went and what did you do with the money, why there is so little, and yeah, never enough. Always fighting around money. There was never a calm discussion about wages or money, or never.
Okay, so now you are there as a child, and everything is downloading into your mind. What do you feel when you see your parents fighting over money?
I feel that my mother is being very harsh on my father, and I I say to myself that I'm never going to be like that. I'm never going to say that to any any man in my life, and I'm always going to be independent. Never ask for anything. I feel and I see that when they don't talk about money, when they don't talk about money, when there is money involved, they're very loving, they're very kind to each other, to us, to everybody. And I'm kind of thinking, yeah, having no money is having no problems.
Mm-hmm.
Getting better, getting to understand better with each other. I don't know, just be more peaceful.
Okay. How are you feeling right now when you talk about this? When you see as a doll that picture?
Half and half. I feel silly because I know money is important. And also I feel like, yeah, I'm right. Money is not important. We can invent another currency that would be, I don't know, exchange of services, but not money. It's like I understand there's another, now that we have a structure, there is a structure in our society, and money is good and it's important and it can help. But also there's another side of me that says that money thing, it's so wrong. It shouldn't be like that. It should be
Mm-hmm.
different.
Yeah. So how intense are you feeling everything right now from 0 to 10 when you look back at that picture? 0 being neutral and 10 being intense.
I'd say that it's a 7.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you can stay with your eyes closed or closed, or you can open it. But what I want you to feel is whatever you said to me. Yeah? And let's tap. There I am in my parents' house. Say it out loud, please. Yeah? Oh, you are on mute. Okay. My mother is very harsh on my father. And I will never, ever be like her. That is so wrong. Why is she doing that? She's taking advantage of him. Even though she is not adding her wage in the family, she is always arguing about it. I hate money. I hate money. As a little child, I hated money. Why do I need money? Money terrifies me. I'm so afraid of money. So afraid that I want to get rid of it. I want to give it away. I need to be more careful with what I spend. And the funny part is that I have no freaking idea what to do with money. No clue. If I would have a bag of money in my face today, I will give it away. No, sir, this money is not mine. I don't want this money. Money is like a torture. Money is not important. Who the hell invented we need money to survive? You don't need to make money. You only need a roof over your head to buy food and pay your bills. And that's it. I don't want money. I don't want money. Look at what money have done to my parents. My mother was working really hard for the money. And even though my father has a really hard job, because he wasn't complaining about it, we thought that he was making money easy. But he could lose his life every second. So I don't want money. I don't want money. Because every time it was a discussion in the house around money, there was fighting and arguments. Never enough money. Never enough money. And my mother was so egoistic. So egoistic. Never enough money. Never talking calmly about money. So I vowed I will never depend on another person on this planet. I vowed to always be independent. Never ask for anything. Even though I can starve. This is so sad and infuriating at the same time. Because other than money, my parents were loving. Money brings only problems and fights. And even though my conscious mind is saying, don't be silly, money is important. Deep down, I feel that I hate money. And I'm right about it. People are dying because of money. People are sick because of money. That's not fair. I hate money and I refuse to make money. I don't want money. And that's it. Period. Okay, take a breath. Shake it off. Yeah, lots of emotions. How are you feeling?
I really felt that people suffer because of money. People are sick because of money. People die because of money.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's keep tapping and tell me what came up for you.
Yeah, like people die for money. No, people take risky jobs. Like my father had this job, and people get sick for money. My mother had to take those shitty jobs where she got sick. Or people go in depression and kill themselves because they don't have money to pay rent. That's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
Or people don't have money to pay for medical bills, or yeah, people die because of money. I
What are you feeling?
greed. I feel greed. I feel a lot of greed.
Okay, repeat after me. All this grief,
All this greed.
all this grief in my body,
All this greed in my body.
I feel a lot of pain.
I feel a lot of pain.
This is so painful for me.
So painful for me.
I blame money,
I don't blame money.
but if I think about it,
But if I think about
money has nothing to do with people's choices.
it, money has nothing to do with it.
It is their choice.
It is their choice.
And some people are choosing something because they don't trust themselves.
Some people choose something because they don't trust themselves.
And that hurts.
And it hurts.
But it's not money's fault.
But it's not money's fault.
I honor how I feel
I don't know how I feel.
because this is not fair.
This is not fair.
This is not fair. And I want to have a day in court with my money.
You have a day in court with money.
Because people get killed because of money.
Because people kill because of money.
People kill themselves because of money.
They kill themselves because of money.
And that's hard.
And that's hard.
All this grief, all this grief stored in my body, I choose to heal it and let it go. All this grief in my body, it got stored there for a reason. And I choose now to heal it at least 20%. I choose to allow myself to honor this pain. And I choose to allow myself to make peace with money. It's not easy now, but it will be, and it will get easier. I honor myself. I honor this grief. I honor this unfairness. And I choose to think differently. I choose to feel differently. I choose a new way of being. I choose to relax and let go. And to receive more so I can give more. I wasn't taught like this. And I've seen my parents struggling over money,
And I've seen my parents struggling with money.
but this was their choice.
This is their choice.
This was their path. And I choose to have my own path. I choose to have my own journey. And I choose to do great things with my money. I choose to be more aware of my money. And I choose to have a great relationship with my money. And a great relationship with my partner over money. I choose to let go. And I choose to forgive myself and everybody else. I choose to be at peace in mind, body, and spirit. Okay, take a breath. How are you feeling?
Oh, better.
Well, it's normal to feel that grief when your parents suffered so much and you saw that there was love, and only in that period of time when they were talking about money, it was a lot of fighting.
Yeah.
So as a child, your mind, your brain was like, oh, money is not good. But actually, your parents chose that. Your parents saw probably their parents fighting over money. Yeah, so you have to a new awareness and you need to choose. I mean, yeah, money can be a great tool or it can be a bad tool. What a person does with the money is that person's choice. But this doesn't mean that you have to suffer for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you want and you feel ready, I want you to write down how would you like to feel around money, and how would you like what what kind of relationship would you like to have with money? And this can be like a longer list. Yeah, you can write 2 sentences now, 3 tomorrow, 1 the other day, you know, so it can be something that is flowing.
What would I like my relationship with money be?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. How would I like to be around money?
Mm-hmm. And how would you like your relationship with a partner be around money? Because I remember that you said in another call that your partner is telling you to go to get a job. So obviously you are recreating the same pattern over there.
And also, I saw not the only thing around my partner and the money. Now, for some months, I had to pay for. He helped with the rent, but I had to pay for everything else. So now that he has a job, he's giving me back the money, because and it's like 2 months he's in the job. So it's like the second month they pay him. And he's like, from the first day he got the job, like, please make the calculations and tell me how much do I have to give you so I can start paying you. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it when don't worry about it. And then I finally did it. And the day I did it, it was very, although he expected me to come to him and say, look, I did the calculation. This is what you have to pay to me. I couldn't bring myself up to say it. I couldn't bring, like, I was trying to find the moment, or like I was going to ask him to marry me or something. I don't know. It was really, really hard for me to, and fortunately he asked, like, did you did that? I need to know how much I need to pay. Please, can you? Yeah. As a matter of fact, I did it 3 days ago. Look, it's this. Why didn't you tell me? I forgot. I didn't forget.
I know.
I didn't know how to. It's like, oh.
Well, Anna, is normal because every time you have a discussion around money, your brain was wired with fighting.
Yeah.
Right. So every time you had to open up a discussion with money.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah. And it's normal because you were, as a child, you were seeing all the stuff, and you can tap more. I mean, you can tap more around this if something else is coming up. Yeah. And for who is watching the replay, just everything that you saw in the visualization, just tap on that. Like, it's so easy. We can actually rewire our brain to think differently, but not from a mindset place like doing affirmations and all the stuff, but going through that pain again, releasing it, and then saying another thing that we want in our lives. Yeah, because we can have it. You don't have to have the same relationship around money as your parents.
Yeah.
I mean, you can talk nicely and calmly around money, about money.
Yeah, I'm like, so how much do I have to give you? Stop pushing me.
I don't want your money. Don't give it to me. Yeah. See how much lighter can you from this perspective. And we did just a little bit of tapping. I don't know how much it was, but from this perspective, you can see things more clearly, and you can see what's stopping you from going into a discussion about money.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's wrap this stuff. I want to finish with another round of tapping so we can settle down whatever came up. Yeah. So let's start tapping.
I'm just gonna close my mic.
Yeah, no worries. Oh boy. I've seen a lot today. I didn't want money. I've seen that I hated money. And that is so crazy. Because I really need money. Money cannot make me happy. But whatever I do with money makes me happy. Whether it is to travel the world, whether it is to buy an expensive gift or clothes, I just need money. And I actually do want money. And this is a new energy. Because I've seen my parents' paradigm. And I chose that I didn't want that. But now I know that it was their choice and their journey. And I choose differently. I choose to love myself with money. I allow myself to receive money. I allow myself to have money. I allow myself to be an amazing money manager. And I allow myself to have calmly and funny discussions around money. I choose to be joyful around money. I choose to be at peace talking about money. I choose to be excited seeing money. And I choose to grow my money. This is the new me. And I love it. Okay, take a breath. How it was?
It really touched me. The imagine of imagining myself being joyful about money, about seeing money, like that would be nice. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
because it's also very serious when you open your wallet. It's very serious when you give the money to the cashier. So very serious.
Well, we can change that.
Yeah. I'm not a very serious person, so it should be easy.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I cannot wait to hear amazing results.
Hopefully after the letters also.
Yeah, do the letters. Don't stress yourself over it. Do at least one over the next week, because I know it's a lot. Like, don't push yourself in doing it all. Just take the most, do it choose the most resistant one. Like, I will never do that, I don't want to do that. Do that one, and then the rest will follow really easily.
I already found it.
That with your mom, right?
No,
No?
because no, that's for my ex-boyfriend. Because
Oh,
as a
okay.
matter of fact, the letter to my mom about I'll never be like you, I already made one. It was not about money, it was about something else. But I already made several to my mom. So yeah,
Yeah,
there's
but
a
I want you to do specifically around money.
yeah.
It is, as a child, you saw that your father was working a hard job, even though he wasn't complaining about it. And as you grew up, those things became like, my mom was a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when things like this happen, you can shout out from the top of your lungs that you will never be like your mom, you know, but you will never allow yourself to make money.
Yeah.
So if you want to change that, you need to put that at rest, so you can actually allow yourself to receive money being who you truly are.
Mm.
Yeah, not being against your mom or being
Yeah.
compassionate about your dad. Yeah, it was their relationship and you got hurt over it, but now it's time for you to really allow yourself to release that and become who you truly are. Yeah, awesome. I will see you next week. And let me know, send me a message.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, okay. Have
Okay.
an amazing day.
You too.
in that sunny Spain.
Well, today is not sunny, so
Well, yeah, in Romania is a little shitty, the weather.
I think all the world in Belgium is snowing. So
Yeah, in Romania too, so don't worry about that.
crazy
And my
weather.
dog is saying bye. Aiko, Aiko. She was like, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Yeah. Oh, come on, I'm gonna stop.
Da, adish, adish, adish,
Bella.
Look at this fish. These pets loved me so much in the last 2 weeks. Like I received so much love. I remember that last night when I went to sleep, the cat, the girl, came to me and she was like hugging me. It was the first time that she hugged me, and I was like, "Oh, I love you so much." She fell asleep, and at some point, her head was like, it was like just putting her head on the pillow.
When I was a child, I had a cat. You make like this, and she would just jump and hug you, and then
Aw.
begin to make like this with the head and give you a lot of kisses and heads and he was great.
Yeah, pets are really, really great and amazing.
Yeah.
Lots of love. I have to go. Have an amazing day.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome.